Hello. Um, I believe everything is working how it should do. I'm not sure if it's. I got 7 people watching already. Apparently. Um, welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to get everything sorted out. Right then, so we got a hello from Nwapla, hello from Alfie, hello from Will. There is movement. Yes, UK Level Crossing channel. There is movement. Hello and welcome to the South Coast Level Crossings channel. Here we are. So OW Level Crossings and more says hello. Mr. Polish Banana says Southampton. Fantastic. Angela says hiya. Thanks for confirming that you can hear me. Angela says yes, this is a live. Hi OW. Max says Noapla, and yes, Angela, my name is Brad. So I hope you are all doing very well, and this is hopefully working. So what you're seeing right now is my sort of start screen. So I'm using a streaming software called Streamlabs OBS, and I thank Surrey for recommending this to me, and also there is the Noapla in the chat, and also British Crossings and Trains, who also they helped they helped set everything up and give it advice and all that sort of thing. So I think everything is going okay so far. So yep, my name's Brad. Yep. Okay. Hello, Mr. Polish Banana. I'm from Southampton as well. Fantastic. I hope Southampton's doing well. I've not been down there for absolutely ages. So, I've got absolutely no idea what to do. So, my first thing was to. My first idea was to go through some of your comments, because I've got a shed load of comments on my videos that I have not replied to. So I've got a fancy application on my phone. I can transition using my phone onto the my desktop. So you should be seeing my desktop right now, and this is my studio channel dashboard. And I don't think it's anything that I shouldn't want to broadcast live on the internet, on the internet interwebs on here. So everything's good. So yeah, first things first, I don't think I've actually said a thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my channel. So as you can see, the magic number, let's see if this breaks the stream. I've not used magnifier before, but here we are, channel analytics, 3,112 subscribers. So I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you who have subscribed and continue to watch the videos throughout, well, forever. Currently, Mr. Polish Banana, I don't have a Discord chat open at the moment. Spirit Wolf, hello, how you doing? Will, thanks for confirming you can see my desktop. Anybody else? Nope. Okay. So, yep, thank you to all of you for the 3,112 subscribers. Here's to the next goals. I don't know what the next goals would be. 5,000 is probably a little way off for the moment. But yeah, thank you all the while. So let's zoom out here. And some of the subscribers are a bit special, because if we go on the comments section, you can see some of them have a couple of badges. For example, British Crossings and Trains here has a little, a top commenter badge. So this is received when I heart a lot of comments, or like a lot of comments from you. So well done to British Crossing and Trains. There's also badges for people who have subscribed to the channel for a extended length of time, for example 2 years or 3 years or 4 years, and that's as much as I've seen so far. But if we discover any badges on the way on the way through, we'll get to those accordingly. Back to the chat now. So what's the Discord link in the description? So the description Discord link. Oh, of course. I thought you meant a call. So Mr. Polish Banana. Yep. That is my Discord link for the official South Coast Level Crossings Discord channel. So, yep, if you follow that link in the description, which we have now. So, Spirit Amiga Wolf, hello, welcome. So, yes, this is nice. Hello, Wave, how you doing? So, this is the official Discord chat, but we get to that later. First of all, anybody in the chat? Surely, if you have 1,000 subscribers, you won't need to use Streamlabs. Well, it's an experimental thing, I think. I thought, I'll give it a go. I've not done a live for a while, so why not give it a go? UK Level Crossing channel. Hello, how are you doing? Excuse me as I take a drink of squash here. So let's get straight into the comments now. So hopefully everything is fine and dandy on your side. Is it better zoomed in or zoomed out? I think. Hopefully, let me know if it's okay zoomed out. So let's start with this then. So we've got Sarah here, and she says KJB ampersand / minus plus minus. Thank you. I'll just sort of skip that one. British Crossings and Trains. Hello to you. So, yep, like I mentioned earlier, we've got a top commenter award there. So, St George's Level Crossing. So, that was a recent video. I went down to the Vale of Glamorgan and it was really nice there. Nice bike ride. So, I'll just say a good thanks to him there. So, Theo, hello to Theo. He's having a Independence Day special at Ponsarn tomorrow. Thank you very much. Fantastic. That's on the Galanis Level Crossing video. Alfie's videos says great on the St George's video as well. So I'll just say thanks there. So I do appreciate all of your comments, and as you can see, I can go through them as far as possible. Zoomed out better since it won't lag. Okay. Thank you for the advice there. So I'll keep it zoomed out. UK Level Crossings and Trains channel. Hello to you. And he said, very good video. I especially like how the stop when lights show sign is included in the same camera view of the crossing. Handy feature of crossings where this sign isn't too far from the crossing itself, like this one. And a double thumbs up. Fantastic. So I'll return the thumbs up, stick that there. And yeah, St George's, I thought that would be an interesting camera angle. If I can I go to the studio video? Go on, if you would like to load, please. So you can see from the thumbnail, that's not done much better, has it? So you can see from the thumbnail, if I... of course, there's an advertisement, because I got monetization on. So if you can see from the shot here, we've got a nice... sign here in the way, and I thought that would add something different to the shot here, something interesting, and also it's a nice far back shot from the crossing as well, and on the right hand side you can see my brand new bike, so that is very useful in getting me out and about to these crossings. So there we are. Thank you very much. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got a comment here from Trains 40, and we've got a badge here, and he's publicly surprised. Publicly surprised. Hopefully not surprised, but he's publicly subscribed to me for 4 weeks. Very good. Thank you for the subscription. So he says, great video, or they say great video. Smiley face. Where did you get the music from? Okay, so this is on the Ponsarn special edit video that I released not too far ago, and Mr. Polish Banana says check who has joined Discord server, and there he is. Hello, Mr. Polish Banana, hope you're doing okay. So I'll just do a little wave here. Fantastic. Right then, what else have we got in the chat? On your latest video, Brad, I commented, thank you. I'll get back to that. I'll refresh the page shortly. I don't know if you noticed, but the barriers at St George's were renewed around a year ago, although you probably knew that anyway, as I probably mentioned before, probably. Yes, most probably, you've mentioned that probably in the Discord chat, probably, that the barriers at St George's probably have been renewed, probably in the last couple of months. I don't know, probably. So, thanks for that, Will. What's people's reactions when they see you at the crossing with the camera? Do they stare at you, or do they cringe? Well, this is a question by Mr. Polish Banana in the chat, and that is a good question actually, because sometimes people do, look. They definitely look over it. It's something that they may not expect or see often, but most of them just walk past. Some of them just sort of look in my direction. I'm like, hi, I'm just recording here. But I get a few of them saying, coming over and say, hang on, what are you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, what are you up to? You seen any trains? Especially at the Pont-Sarn crossings, a couple of people stopped and asked, is there anything special through? That's one of the most popular questions. Is there anything special through any steam trains? And I say, no, I'm just recording just for the sake of it, for the YouTube channel. And I said, that's fantastic. And some people don't think that the rail enthusiast community has a very large following, even though I'm pretty sure it's got a substantial following. And I mentioned that, and they're like, oh wow, that's fantastic. I didn't know it was that strongly followed. So yeah, so hopefully that answers the question. They cringe? Not really. I've not had much negative comments. Actually, I tell a lie. I've had a couple, especially in the rougher areas. Southampton, I actually had someone pull over who drove past and then pull over just past me. They passed me, went over the crossing, and they pulled over. And they came back to me and say, oh, hi, why are you recording my car? And I'm like, no, I'm not recording you specifically. I'm recording the level crossing, so not you specifically. And then he was like, oh, okay, and he went back to his car and buggered off again. Hello, Theo. Hope you're doing all right. Yes, Will, I can see you've had the same experiences as well. Southampton, yep, always Southampton. Yeah. So, let's get back to trains 40. Comment, and he says, great video, where did you get the music from? So this was on, like I said, the Pont-Sarn level crossing video. I don't know how well the volume will come through, but of course you've got another video because we have monetization enabled, and let's get this through. So I don't know, let's have a quick peek at Streamlabs. Looks like it's going through. So you can hear the music in the background there, okay? I thought that would be quite fitting for a special edit or a little music video. I do quite like making these because it's fun editing them, and it's nice to get the timing just right with the actions and cuts within the video and the beats within the music. Hopefully I got that pretty much spot on here. But the question is, where did I get the music from? So, I use something called, let's go to the studio. I've got about 10 million tabs open at the moment. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tabs. That's not very much, 10 million, but oh well. On the studio here, go back to here, and we come down to audio library. And this is all the music well, not all of this, but this is where I get my music from. So you can preview the song. You can see how long it is. You can filter by mood, instrument, duration, genre, attribution. You can see everything down here, and there's a download button. And all of this is free music for your project, so you can use these in your videos or anything like that. No copyright, no problem. Stick it in, and it's, Bob's your uncle sort of thing, right? So that's what I use, and I can't exactly remember the song specifically. But yeah, that is the answer to that. So the answer is, I say thanks for the great video. I use YouTube Studio, YouTube Audio Library. Boop, there we are. I use your YouTube Audio Library, and a love heart from there. Let's get back to the chat. Yeah, Southampton has dodgy people. They always complain and stuff. Well, I'm sure you're being from Southampton. I'm sure you know that, and I partially agree. Some parts of Southampton are quite good, but other parts are to be avoided, really. Theo says, Brad, I'm going to Ponsard tomorrow afternoon. If you plan to go down there, let me know. I'll let you know. Possibly, I'm not sure yet. Alfie might be with me. That's good. Mind you, let me rephrase. Mount Pleasant's a good crossing to record at IMO, despite the area. I think you've got the nail on the head there. Perfect. When I went to Muggle, this gang of boys were gathered at the station entrance next to the crossing, and I were like, why are you filming us? Thank you. Thankfully, they did leave me alone after I said that I wasn't filming them. Actually, that is something that did happen with me in, where was it? Gabowen. And there was a load of people in the bus stop just opposite the crossing, and they're like, hey, what? You just shouted over, and they say, hey, what are you doing? Why are you filming us? They don't want to be in your video, etc., etc. I'm saying, I'm filming the trains, and they were like getting all rowdy, so I had to sort of relocate my camera shot, but nothing too bad. Theo says, how old am I? I prefer not to give that out on the public streaming platform such as this one, but I will go as far as to say I'm currently in university. My word. Okay, I'm getting all the comments through the chat here. So, what is my favourite level crossing? So we get to a Q&A shortly. So, let's do a Q&A. We'll get to the Q&A section. So, within my Discord server, there is a YouTube questions, YouTube announcement. So if I make a video, it will pop up here. Thanks to Noella Busbong here for producing that bot. Also, you can plonk. Hang on, where is they? There's a noise. Go away. But hello to Winging It by Paul Lucas. Hello. So there is a YouTube question and answer section where you can drop down a question, and if we accept it, we can plonk it into here, and we'll do a question and answer session shortly. So I think what is your favourite level crossing, Noapla, is in here already. So we get to that later. Was it someone else, or did you record the bus driver in Southampton standing on the level crossing near the Ocean Village? That was me. That was me. That was my video. In fact, it went. Hang on, I can't type. In fact, it managed to get onto the top 20 level crossing, well, top 20 news videos in the South Coast. Southern Daily Echo, this was on their front page, on their newspaper, this page, front page news, and this is my video. So this is quite interesting. So bus spots, level crossing, blah, 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 blah. Number 11 city bus becomes marooned across the hatched yellow box and fails to move. And because it's in there you go, I've got another video of Frost Lane level crossing as well, of cyclist misuse, and then just some text from British Transport Police and the bus chiefs investigating the incident. And there we go, that was me capturing the footage. So that was all me. Trains 40. Hello, hope you're all well. Yep, I hope hope you're well too. I've just replied to your comment on my video. Theo says they're idiots, just blow their faces out. Sorry about that, bro. That's okay. Adam, hi Adam. Hi, Adam says hi. We've got a number of LCs with jump camera in West Sussex. Ever covered any of those or any of them? Think Fishbourne has one, maybe near Bosham too. So, I do believe I've been down that area once before, and that was ages ago now. But I think I know the cameras you're on about. They're sort of like a red light running camera at the level crossing, and they will catch any red light runners. So what was the question? Covered any of them? Yes, I have. That's the answer. But that was a long time ago, so I probably need to revisit down there. Yeah, the Blue Star bus that's in front of the City Red bus is my dad. Okay, that's interesting. He is a bus driver. Okay. The one at Canute Road. Yeah, that's right. For SPF, the problem with Canute Road is it's a massively fat road. It's so wide, and there isn't any room to put any barriers in the for the crossing. So I think they're quite reluctant to do so, especially as it only gets, I say, about 5 trains a day, car trains, to the eastern docks. Get off the crossing now. Yep, that is a popular saying from my videos. That was at Totton level crossing. That also went into the Daily Echo. There we are. Hang on. Oh, probably somewhere. I can't remember. News. I swear it was in here. No, I can't immediately find it, but I'm pretty sure it did manage to get into the news. Yeah, Canute Road is too big for barriers, really. Okay then. So let's get back to the comments. So we've got a lot of comments on the Southampton level crossing misuse videos, and Trevor here says 6 months in prison rather than the fine points. Then they won't do it then. That's true, but it'll be a good idea to obey the law anyway. Trains 40 says nice crossing. Thank you very much. Okay, so another fantastic comment from UK level crossings and trains channel. Very nice and peaceful location. Well, peaceful until the train speed pass, that's true. Excellent video too. Those unique camera angles you find are really not quite nice to watch, despite a personal preference to full views of the crossing. And nice intro and outro too. Well, thank you very much. I sort of get inspiration from other YouTubers. If you search up the Dutch Train channel on YouTube, I quite like some of his angles, so I try to well, you know, take inspiration from that. But I do mix in with these full views of the crossing as well, so hopefully those will pop in from time to time. So thank you very much. And that's fantastic. Online detected _YT says first. Well done. British crossings and trains. You got the lovely top commenter award. It says AE. Breaking news. AE. There you are. Watermelon yes by UK level crossing channel. And very okay. That's just sort of okay. I've loved. Okay, loved it. That is a nod to those fantastic spam comments that we've got from. Not Nathan, he's okay, but we've got first for okay. I used to have a load of spam comments, but they disappeared. Fair enough. Okay, let's go back here. OW is level crossing your trains. You said you commented, and I say thank you very much. Thanks. I like the little thumbs up. I'll stick the thumbs up on there as well. Fantastic. Okay, let's go down here. British crossings and trains says loved it. Yep, we just got that. Stephen Rosario, thank you very much for saying good video. That is on the Llantrisant West level crossing. That's good. Okay, the Rail Tourer says, by highest risk, do you mean more trespassing, disasters occur there, or more misuses? And this is on the Gellinis level crossing video. So first of all, a badge here. Publicly subscribed to me by 4 years. Well done to you. Thank you very much. Okay, so you may have opened. Well, I've just opened this tab here. I'm going to let that load in the background because it is quite memory heavy. In fact, nope, don't worry. I've got it in my downloads folder. So, Network Rail. They produce a list of an Excel spreadsheet of level crossing data, and they rate level crossings by different key risk factors. For example, misuse is in there. The number of trains, the speed of the trains, the sighting time of the trains, the equipment provided at the level crossing, and they stick all of it into this massive spreadsheet, which is available on their website. And here it is. So you can see in this spreadsheet we've got the crossing name, crossing type, so it's like open crossing, full barrier crossing, trainman operated crossing, the location, civil parish. CP here means civil parish. I hope you can see this all right. Level crossings go through periodic assessments, so you can see the assessment dates here, and then this is what we're interested about, the risk score. Okay, so there's two letters here. So there's a letter and a number. I believe the letter refers to the individual user risk, and the number refers to the overall risk to all users of the crossing, including the trains. Okay, so and then these are risk factors, types of trains, and the line speed. So if we go here and we can sort A to Z, so according to this spreadsheet, which was updated in April 2020, the Rose Lane level crossing in Church Fenton CP is the highest risk crossing in the UK with a score of A1. So the higher the letter it is, the higher risk, and the higher number, or the lower number here, is the highest risk. So if we pop down, tootle down here, we can find Gelenis. So with a risk score of A2, and saying that none of these other crossings with the score A2, New Road, Kisby, Hatfield Lane, Frognall Farm, Coxey's and Backs, and Ashfield Road, those are not in Wales. So that remains that Gelenis here is the highest risk level crossing according to these Network Rail datas in Wales. And the reasons they're given here are low sighting time, gates open, deliberate misuse or user error, which is something I have seen before, and frequent trains, which is very correct, with a line speed of 65 miles an hour. So that is by when I quote the highest risk level crossing in the UK or Wales or whatever, this is where I go to. And this is also quite interesting to see the number of trains per day approximately. So if we just quickly squiggle over here and have a look at these numbers here. So I think some of these numbers are a bit off. Pleasance LC apparently has 661 trains per day, but we researched that earlier, and it's on a single track line in the middle of nowhere, and it's on near Greater Anglia, I think. So I think that's slightly wrong. Parlour Gates, that is near Worthing Junction, near Basingstoke. That's where the South Western Main Line continues onwards, and the line towards Salisbury diverges off. And I think they've taken into account all trains at that area, because there is a level crossing that goes over both rail lines about 200 metres past the junction itself. And I don't want to rename that to 0, thank you very much. So that apparently has 100 mile an hour speed limit and 510 trains a day. If we bugger off down here, we've got Mount Pleasant, our old friend in the city of Southampton. It's public highway manually controlled barriers, and it's got a risk score of E2. So it's the risk to the individual user is rather low, but collectively it is rather high. As part of the two. So it says large numbers of HGVs, which is correct because it's in an industrial area, sun glare, deliberate misuse or user error, of course, and frequent trains. And frequent trains is highlighted by the fact, apparently according to this, 459 trains per day come through here with a line speed of 80 miles an hour, passenger and freight. That is a lot, so no wonder it is down more than it is up. Fantastic. Let's have a look at the live chat now, and I've skipped through a lot of this because I missed it all. Let's have a look. So let's start from there. Tottenham's alarm got changed again in late 2018. Okay, fantastic. Alfie says, how are you, Brad? I'm good, and I hope you all watching at home are doing well as well. Pool level crossing. Trains 40. Pool High Street level crossing. Is that the most dangerous in the country? Well, it is certainly very busy. I don't know where the pool is on this list. I don't know if we can find it, but it is certainly up there, definitely. It's, along with Southampton and Lincoln Central. That's another contender. So those are all contenders for the most dangerous crossings in the UK because, you know, the high numbers of misuse, the high numbers of trains, all those risk factors here that are being highlighted by Network Rail all come together and make those trains and level crossings quite dangerous. So I would say it's a straight fight between Poole, Southampton and Lincoln Central, actually. Excuse me, as I drink a squash. Don't worry, Theo, you haven't said anything offensive yet. Harry Train says hi. So hi, how you doing? Sorry, hello to you. BT Rail Productions, hi to you. User error. What sort of error did you see? Error 404. Error 404. User not found. Sorry, Transport and Trains _YT says hello. So hello to you. Proud, are you visiting crossings in Surrey in the future? If I can get down there, I will. OMGs is like a lesson. Brad is being a teacher, teaching us a level crossing lesson. Lol, writes notes. You can write notes if you want. Haven't a Bedhampton LCs are not too much different to Mount Pleasant, to be honest. That's true. So you got Poo165 who says, this channel about trains and railroad crossings? So you are correct. Trains and railroad crossings, albeit they are named level crossings here in the UK. Alfie says hi, how you doing? Don't forget Langley Green, of course, that's a fantastic area. That's okay. Don't burp on stream, I'll try not to. Oh, Mr. Polish Banana, can you read my previous comment? Let's scroll up. Scrolling. You got jump scared when the train honked on that video of the bus blocking that train. Ha 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 lol. Correct. I also got jump scared in a Veals Lane level crossing as well. That was quite funny when the bell stopped. Started. That was funny. I literally jumped about 60 foot in the air. That was quite interesting. Sorry says, OMG Brad, this is awesome with big capital letters. Theo's Trains Wales back. When I said that, I was referring to Glen Ellis's level crossing. Okay. Oh God Christ. OMG, remember bananas on plates of fate. Smiley face. Hashtag free tea. Lots of emojis. I saw that. I donated $2. Ah, thank you very much. I don't know if that popped over. I don't know if that came over. If you, I don't know. I've got apps. This is completely new to me, but hopefully, thank you very much if you did donate the $2. And hello to you. That's really good. I've got no jingle or bells or anything like that let me know that I've got notifications. Yep, skip frames. I don't know, but I'll see if I can get back to you about that. Free tea. Yep, tea is really nice. PG tips. It has to be PG tips with 1 sugar and a dash of milk. Always for me. Now I'm going to start a massive tea argument within the chat now. I say PG tips with 1 sugar and a dash of milk. That is my go-to. I've got a massive box of PG tips in my cupboard. Getting through it slowly. 1 a day, I think. So Poo165, thank you very much for the £2. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. I do hope that is coming through shortly. I'll have to check up on that and get back to you. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I included Super Chat or anything like that. 500 sugars, that's going to be... Oh no, here we go. Sorry says Telly. I don't know if that's a tea brand or the thing you watch with the remote control. But telly is interesting. 500 sugars, probably not very good for you. And I wish I can have this much views. There we go. Just be like me. But yeah. Anyway, so let's get back to Railtora here. So I refer to the data published by Network Rail on their excuse me, on their Level Crossings website. This lists Galnis crossing with a risk score of, was it A2, I believe, which is the highest in Rails. There we are. Fantastic. Reply to that and heart that. And thanks to Reese Roberts Transportations and more for helpfully trying to reply to that too. Hornbeam Trains on Clantrison West Level Crossing says great vid, so thank you to you. Thank you. Theo says new barrier arm. Fantastic. New barrier arm. Is there a new one? Which one's the new one? Okay. Antcraft. It says donation error, Brad. I'm so sorry. That's absolutely fine. I don't think I've set up donations actually on my streams, but if I do, I'll let you know. If everybody, if you would be wanting to donate something, I'll see if I can set something up on these live streams. Dennis, or D3N1S Trains says South Coast Level Crossing cannot have channel mod. Probably not at the moment. I'll have to think about that. I don't give that out willy-nilly, but we'll see what we can do. So let's go back into here. Antcraft says, tut tut. That guy should have gotten off his bike, but at the end of the day, at least he waited for the train to pass, unlike some other people you see. And I'll double the number of likes here. That is correct. Well done to you. So there's, I don't know if you can see in the thumbnail, but there is a blue sign here that says cyclists dismount, and they should dismount, but according to this person, they didn't, which is, I would say, not it's contrary to the rules, but nothing particularly significant. I don't think so. Glad to see this crossing make a return by UK Level Crossing channel. Yep, I'm glad to film it back. I'm glad to do film it as well. I've not been to Llantrisant for a long time now, but yeah, it's good to get back out and about. Hope you liked the money. Thank you for that, Noapler. Yes, like I said, if you would like to donate in the next stream, I'll set it up. By the way, the man in the high vis wasn't a misuse. He's NR. Good. I'm not sure. As in the Level Crossing misuse video, there's apparently a person who's NR in there. This happens in Australia too. Hopefully not too often. When am I out next? This is on my community post. When am I going to be out next? Well, that's a good question. Let's check the weather forecast. I would like to check the weather forecast. I'm going to do this on my phone, so my approximate location isn't broadcasted to the entire universe, which would not be a good idea. Let's have a look. Tomorrow, Saturday, rain. So the answer is I'm not going out tomorrow. If it's going to be raining, dark cloud, 22% chance of rain, and rain. And the weather forecast, the actual forecast says, tomorrow will be a largely dull day with extensive low cloud and patchy light rain and drizzle. with brisk southwesterly winds, and that doesn't sound like very nice cycling weather, so I probably won't be out tomorrow, but I'll see if I can get out and about in the next week or so. This crossing by Adam. Hello, Adam. This crossing, nice thumbnail by the way. This crossing was definitely underpowered looking back on it. This is on the Litany A48 level crossing. That wasn't. This was the pre-update, pre-upgrade. Excuse me. So this is on the pre-upgrade, and definitely it looks very old and shabby. Even though it is nice to have some halogens, it didn't look like they were being powered properly, and the alarm was slightly broken. Simon Jeps here says, beautiful cheers, thank you very much. So here we have Gregory Burgess saying Sherborne. Okay, let's just check that. That's what video was this placed on? This was placed on Sherborne level crossing with a steam. Yeah. Is that spelled? It's spelled, if I spell it right. Ah, okay. I think he may be correcting me on the spelling mistake. I'm not sure. But we'll get back to that shortly. Hopefully I can correct that if that is such a spelling mistake. YOLO Menace 001 says this is actually David Lane level crossing. I don't know if anybody can confirm whether this is David Lane or how I've named it Lincoln Street. This is my escapade to the northern heights of Nottingham. This is the most northern I've got, actually. Let's see if I can skip this. Yep. So this is David Lane or Lincoln Street in Nottingham. So if you can confirm the name on that, that would be fantastic, because I say Lincoln Street and YOLO Menace 001 says this is actually David Lane. Fantastic. Theo, I believe... oh, hang on. Oh, my word. I should check the chat more often. Okay. The 2 barriers at Llantrisant furthest in the bridge were completely renewed. Okay. Rail fan Brian says hi everyone. Hello to you. Dennis says okay. £100 for the Steam games would be fantastic. Thank you very much. Dennis says okay. Can I have mod brand? No. 1 3/7. Can I have stream mod? He always beats me. Freddie Mercury, is it on? Knock knock. Hello. JR Train says I'm a banana. I'm a banana. I'm a banana. I look at me mum. Thank you very much for that fantastic insight. Do you travel a lot in your spare time to filming to get to crossings? By trains 40. So of course, with the recent problems with this coronavirus and all that sort of thing, I've not been able to get out and about as much as I could, especially on Transport for Wales trains. I don't have a car, so I need to sort of rely on public transport, and the message within Wales at the moment at this time is do not go outside of 5 miles, and also please refrain from using public transport for leisure purposes or non-essential journeys. And that is exactly why I have purchased a bicycle. So I used a bicycle to get out and about. Of course it doesn't have as much as a range as a train or a bus, but it still does the job. It takes about an hour to recycle, say, to Ponsard, about 40 minutes to go to Palbert Green, Llantrisant West, because they've got a nice... when you're going to Llantrisant West, there's a nice cycle path that takes you all the way from where I am to Talbot Green, which is about a 5-minute cycle extra away from the crossing itself, which is all very useful. Jar Trains, I'm a banana. Thank you very much. The new barrier arm at Llantrisant West on the one side, on the one by the bridge. Fantastic. UK level crossing channel. Sorry, got to go. Yeah, so alright. See you soon. See you soon to Theo as well, even though it's probably 5 minutes away, because 5 minutes ago, because I'm so slow. By Theo. You can help me deal with the track incident thing. Oh dear. A big halogen one. I also, apparently I drive my bike, according to Surrey. Yes. The new Litany A48 isn't as nice as the old one. I agree. Nice old equipment in the old one. But the new one is quite nice because it's, well, new, it's different, it's unique. There's, I believe, only 3 Schweizer Electronic, I hope I pronounced that right, Schweizer Electronic road level crossings in the UK. Of course, the 2 at Lydney, and there's also one on the Swanage Railway near Northern Gates. Sherborne, Dennis, to stop. Dot, forget about it. Okay. Okay. I'll prefer if any chat about robbing things is not in my chat, please. Any political, anything like that, please not in my chat. Mr. Polish Banana says, I was sitting on the wall with my friend and we're drinking some drink and we brought ourselves and the police... Oh, drinking some drink, we brought ourselves and the police told us we couldn't drink outside the shop. So when we went, he shouted, yeah, that's not very good, not racist to 15-year-olds. That's not very nice. To the cops. Let's go through this because there's a lot of this about people saying stop and stealing things, which isn't very good. Wheelchair level crossings and trains. Hello to you. I'm so far back in my chat. Okay. Yeah, stop mentioning about the track thing. Alfie says, Brad, will you mod people in the Discord server for premieres and streams? I shall think about that. Drop that question in the Discord server itself, please, or DM me it. That'd be fantastic. Mr. Polish Banana, right then. See you soon. I have a bike. Yep, that's correct. Crikey, OMG, I remember when there's so many hills on maps. Yes, problem with being in Wales is there is a lot of maps. Lot of hills in Wales, so I'm literally going up and down and up and down. The going up part is quite rubbish, but the going down part is absolutely fantastic. Whizzing down this side of the hill, but you have to make sure you don't fall off, otherwise that'll be a slight problem. I think I am at the bottom. Nawapla says, after Corona, would you go to another country? Possibly, if I have the facilities and finance and documentation to do so, then I would like to. Possibly. D3N1S says, on the 4th of July I can because social distancing changes. So on the 4th of July, according to my understanding of BBC News and Sky News and all those alternative news websites out there, of course, the social distancing guidelines are staying in place in regards to making sure we're 2 meters apart. But the 5-mile rule I mentioned earlier, that will be abolished. You can go outside of that 5-mile rule. But like I said, non-essential travel on public transport is still highly discouraged. So that will sort of render me sort of stuck in Pontypridd, in South Wales for the time being. It's illegal to ride on trains now, you know. Fantastic. They haven't explicitly not for travel. Hang on, they haven't explicitly. I can't speak. They haven't said explicitly not to travel for non-essential travel. I'll half counter argument that they haven't specifically said that in, for example, news media and things like that, but it does say on the station signs in actual capital letters as well, do not travel to the beach on a train, only travel if you're well social distance, and this part in the capital letters, do not only travel if essential in the capital letters. And also I saw it on Twitter, and Transport for Wales are also advising essential travel only. D3N1S train says, oh, that's the JR trains, okay. Sorry says, lol, want me to speak instead, Brad? Well, you are speaking just in the chat. I think my voice is dying. I mean, how long have we been live now? Someone tell me how long we've been live. It's sitting over here. I can't see at a glance. But anyway, let's get back to this. David Lane, I didn't see any confirmation about David Lane. Theo said, I heard the driver shout, get out of the way. That was on the Lydney Junction level crossing when a photographer decided to take it upon himself to go line side while a train was approaching. That wasn't very fun. Theo doesn't have Discord yet. Fantastic. People need to go to Endors if caught. Fantastic. Noapla says, total idiots don't even know what a level crossing is. That's sometimes true. I especially like Southampton because of the quiet bells for the best pedestrians. I like bells too, actually. Southampton level crossing bells are unique. Now a couple of crossings remaining with bells in Southampton, especially. There's one in Southampton, Mount Pleasant, of course. There's also Adelaide. There's also the ones on the Forley branch line and that sort of thing. Simon says, "Lovely crossing, cheers." Thank you very much, Simon. Reply to that and give it a heart. 40 minutes we've been live for. Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you very much, Will. Theo says this crossing is no longer in operation. It's still there, but it hasn't activated for 3 years now. And I agree with that because I went to Aberdare Station not too long ago now. It was before lockdown started. It was sometime like February. And I went to Aberdare Station. And this crossing, Robertstown, Aberdare, this was along the line from the Aberdare Station. But now they've put a buffer stop and they've actually severed the line. So trains can't use this crossing any longer. So they can't actually access because there's a buffer stop there and they can't go there. So that is correct. And it's apparently one of Theo's local crossings. Fantastic. Surrey Transport and Trains YT. Hello to you. Coolio. I wish I could edit like you. It's. Thank you very much. It's practice. Practice with the editing software, making sure everything is correct, and spend time in it. Spend time on it and make sure it's correct. And if it's not quite right, just adjust it. There's nothing wrong with anything going wrong. It's just you need to know how to correct it. Fairest Trains Wales says night mode on Adelaide. Now this is what I was thinking about this comment when it pops up. I'm not sure Adelaide has a night mode because it is, like I mentioned earlier, one of those crossings with a bell, and I don't think the ones with the bell have a night mode, even though this bell does ring quite slowly. Will Scriven says line's been closed. Why has the line been closed? So I'm guessing you're on about the line to through Aberdare, through Robertstown level crossing, and the answer is there's a colliery. I can't pronounce the word, but it's like a coal mine, and that has now closed. So the mine that the railway used to serve has now closed. And I believe is actually being turned into a zipline park. So unless you want trains to a zipline park, I don't think this line is going to be in use any longer. Yep, unfortunately the line is abandoned north of Aberdare. So that is correct. Night mode. Alfie again. Hello Alfie. Great video, Brad. Sorry I wasn't on it. This was because I was filming at St. Fagans. Thank you very much. When am I next filming here? As soon as Wales is out lockdown. That is correct. As I mentioned earlier, we will have to figure out when essential or non-essential travel is permitted in Wales, because the rules are different between Wales and England and Scotland and Northern Ireland, which is slightly confusing, but yeah. Lincolnshire Level Crossings and Trains channel. We've got a little badge next to this, and he says publicly subscribe to me for 8 months. Thank you very much, and thank you for the comment. Wiltshire Level Crossings and Trains says nice. Thank you very much. D3N1S Trains says hey. Someone muted me. Yep. Nice to hear. District driver publicly subscribed to me for 3 years. Thank you very much. Nice to hear a driver still using both tones of the horn. So he's referring to the whistle boards at Gelenis level crossing. So there's 2 sets of whistle boards on the approach to not only Gelenis, but there's also a foot crossing further on towards Taff's Well Station. And those are the whistle boards for that. Noapla says ooh. Ooh, hang on. It's got 4 O's, so it's ooh. I shall reply with longer O's. There we go, that's better. Why not? So, Mr. BNSF Train says, while being publicly subscribed for 3 years, says, have there been any plans to install a footbridge over this crossing? This is again at Gelenis, and as far as I know, I've not heard of anything. So, as far as I know, make sure to get the spelling correct. Fantastic. Right then, last couple of ones. So we've got Lincolnshire Level Crossings of Trains channel, again at Gelenis. Thank you very much. Glad you enjoyed. There you go. These little YouTube things are so helpful. Hornbeam Trains, subscribe to me for 2 weeks. Thank you for the subscription. By the way, South Coast Level Crossings call me Dennis. Okay, D3N1S, I shall call you Dennis. Sorry, Transport and Trains says, ooh. How often do trains pass Norden crossing on the Swanage Railway? That is a good question. So, Swanage Railway crossing at Norden, that is only in use very occasionally. So, I managed to film it when a South Western Railway were running summer specials between London Waterloo and Wareham and Swanage. And that was, again, only about 3 trains or 2 trains per day. And in light of the recent problems with the virus and lockdown and everything, most summer specials are currently on hold, meaning trains over Norden gates will be significantly reduced. So the likelihood of getting a train at that crossing at the time being is not going to be very highly likely. So that is slightly unfortunate. It's a nice crossing, but it is the reality at the moment, unfortunately. Jim Bob says, why hello there. Hello to you too. Jim Bob says, I'm from the north, so I enjoy seeing videos from the south. So fantastic. Thank you very much. Welcome to my channel. South Western Railway trial runs to Wareham. Yeah, that's correct. My line is basically all Northern Rail. My lane is basically all Transport for Wales over here. You're really north. I'm hang on. Oh, that's just Dennis. Okay. Dennis is north. Fantastic. D3. Yes, just call Dennis D3. That is a good idea. Anyway, let's get back to this. Hornby and Trains says, great video. I'm going to continue level crossing videos on my channel. That's great. Thanks. There we are. Right then, I say about 10 more. No, here we go. Alfie says, nice one, Brad. Thank you very much. Alfie says, great one, Brad. And thank you very much to that reply. Okay, British Crossing and Trains again. Loved it also, want to be friends. That's another nod to the bots we've been having about. Noapla says, I came here from Discord call. So, yep, we occasionally have Discord calls. Sorry, Transport and Trains _ YT says BOOMER. and he says, "Get ready to get banned on this channel." Shall I do it? Why not? Lol. It's nothing too bad. Let's just get rid of that. You know, just tidies up the comment section quite nicely. JR Trains. Oh, hang on. Mr. BNSF Train says, "Is it just me or the barrier light slightly pulsate? In America, the crossing gate has 3 lights, with the one on the end staying solid red and the other 2 flashing." I did re-watch this video, and I couldn't see any barrier lights pulsating or flashing. And of course, they shouldn't do here in the UK. They are steady on. And hopefully they should remain steady on, otherwise there may be a slight problem. I love the alarms here. So JR Trains, hello to you. I love the alarms here. Thank you very much. Nice vid. Sorry is now in the chat saying, "LOL, I'm embarrassed. LOL, oh, I'm embarrassed. I got red. You exposed me to 10 viewers. Good job." Theo says, "Don't know if we can meet up Saturday because I'm not feeling well." Oh dear. Hope everything's okay. And then we've got, oh, have I clicked something that I shouldn't click? I don't know. And then the Crafter 1952 official says, "Half the bikes weren't wearing helmets. One could have caught in a barrier skirt. Flip backwards, take a pretty good knock to the noggin." And that is one thing I shall finish off with. Bicycling safety and motorbiking safety is a high priority. So always make sure you've got a helmet and things like that, and visible and high visibility and doodahs. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for all my comments. I've got about 10,000 million to get through, going back to Marchwood and Level Crossing misuse. In fact, there is just one down here. I want to address one specifically, and I'll throw this question out to all of you in the chat. Hello to Nigel Cuthbertson. Nigel Cuthbertson. "Hi, can you tell me what sort of camera you're using? I spent so little on non-essentials during lockdown that I can now afford to upgrade my equipment and get some really good footage of trains. I've got an elderly Nikon D3100 or D3100 and a Samsung A60 smartphone with a good camera but only 30 FPS video recording, which makes motion a little jerky. Perhaps I should go for a camcorder. Regards, NC Ramsgate." So I'll stick this question out to the internet. Come on, chat. You can come and discuss this. So, what cameras would you recommend, Nigel? I use a. In fact, I think if I got the history open here, John Lewis TZ93. Yes, here we are. So this is the one I use. Breaking news. Here we are. Camera reveal, if you would. This is the one I use. I actually brought it from John Lewis as well because I am posh. No, I'm not. I'm just joking because it was just around the corner from me in Cheltenham. This is the Panasonic Lumix DCTZ93, and this is the camera I have, and it's absolutely fantastic. It is everything a camera should do. So this is what I've got, and it's really good. It's got a nice flippy screen, and you can use it to take selfies and videos, and it's got 30 times zoom. That's what I like, 30 times zoom. I like a good zoom on a camera. UK Level Crossing Trains channel. I use my phone for filmography and photography. That's fair enough. Any other? Jim Bob says normal phone. iPhone X. Any others? Anybody else? Any other camera suggestions here for Nigel? Anything else? iPhone XS. Okay. Okay. UK Level Crossing channel. I use a tripod with a Panasonic HCV160, but I don't want to draw my attention to it yet. Fair enough. iPhone 7. So a lot of iPhones are quite good then, apparently. Especially with all these new iPhone XC extra whiz bang fantastic things with 500 cameras on the back. I don't get the point of. You can just have one camera that does the same thing. But I think nowadays people like cameras, so they get the phone with the most number of cameras on the back. Sorry, you say you've got a Moto 5 GS phone and got a 3D and 4K Sony camera. Nice. Sony, that's another vote for Sony, I think. Jim Bob used to use a iPhone 6S, pull off 720p, 270p would be quite bad. iPhone 11 Pro Max. iPhones let you take photos while recording, so can my camera. So ha ha ha, you won't win with that one. A lot of votes for using just phones as cameras, which is a good idea. But I prefer something dedicated to a camera, dedicated to filming because it's a camera. Canon Z7X Mark III. My dad uses one. Good. So that's another vote for Canon. And I also used to have a Canon as well. A Canon PowerShot, which is unfortunately slightly broken because the lens has given up on it, which is a slight problem. But yeah, I shall reply to that in my own time. But here we are, 50 minutes in, apparently. That's fantastic. 50 minutes of talking and my voice is dying. Oh well, I need to get more used to this. So yeah, I think I shall leave it there for the comments so far. Let's bugger off onto my official server. So here we are, official server, and we've got some unread. We've got some new welcomes. Jim Bob, welcome to the server. So if you want to here you go, advertise the server, here we are. Ta-da, woohoo. So if you poodle onto the server and drop me a question onto the YouTube question and answer service section, that would be greatly appreciated. And because my voice is dying, I won't address these for the moment. But yeah, probably in a future stream we'll address these, because why not? So I think that's a natural end, really, to the stream. I think that's a good test stream as well. If you've got any comments or suggestions or concerns or anything like that, stick them in the comments about the stream, because of course this is my first time using the OBS streaming software on the computer with a fluffy microphone in front of me that likes to fall over, and which it does fall over quite often, which is annoying. LCLC, SELT. Jim Bob says, SELT, what do you think of Pacers? Pacers are nice. I like Pacers, actually. They are, because they got a bit of character to them. With these new electric trains, they just, go forwards. They're a train. They're a box on wheels. That's about it. You sit on it for an hour and then you get to your destination. But with the older trains, they got a bit more character to them. You can hear the engine noise. It bounces. It does all squeaks and rattles and things like that. And it's got a bit more character to them. So I quite like the Pacers, just because it's just a bit more interesting to ride on. Not necessarily comfortable, but just nice to see them and ride on them. Just a bit more character to them. That's me, the 158 guy. Who is the 158 guy? Yep, hang on. Unless you're describing about my thingy bob here, the Yep, there's the 158. Yep, there it is. I see it's a Northern 158 as well. Fantastic. Yep, so I think that is a natural end. So don't forget to subscribe. That would be fantastic. Stick a like on it. Stick a comment into my Discord server. Join the Discord server if you haven't already. And yeah, that would be absolutely fantastic. So, I think this stream went well. Any comments, suggestions, commendations, anything like that, stick them in the comments. Stick them in the Discord server. But apart from that, I think that's it. So, on that note, at 9:15 in the evening, thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Keep safe, and I shall see you in the next video. See you soon.